Hey guys, this is Bane here, bringing you my first commentated video. Uh, I'm going to be running Sky Prison Mythical, which is the Friday dungeon for Twinlets, and using the Nephthys team that I have to clear it. This team isn't 100% clear rate, but for me, so far it's been about 80-85%, which, if you're a newer player who doesn't have all the cards, but you have these monsters and you have no better leads to clear it with, that's good enough to get you a couple Twinlets for some ultimate evos if you need them for anything. So I have my Nephthys. We have attacker Lilith with the Row-enhanced Awakening for Dark, which is helpful to have. You can use unevolved Lilith, but the extra attack damage and the Row-enhanced from her UEvo will help. We have max skilled Echidna, which we need, and Lilith is also max skill. Both of those aren't 100% required, but they help a lot since we're going to be stalling on floor 1 and having to stall less turns is safer. We have Great Dragon, Vampire, and the thing that makes this team work is our helper friend, Blue Light Isis, Shining Sea Deity Isis, who has her active skill, which reduces 2 turns of binds. So we're going to use that to break out of the binds once we're ready to move on with the floors. So I'm going to go ahead and enter. Alright, on the first floor, what you want to do is make about 4 combos with 1 set of dark orbs, and you really want to avoid making any mass attacks. So something like this should be just fine. And I'll switch to one of the smaller lits since I matched 2 sets of darks with the skyfall. I want to attack a smaller lit to waste some of the damage so that I don't kill the whole wave there. But what we end up with is just fine for stalling here. With 4 combos, you'll probably leave the two single mythlets at close to full health, which is fine. And even though I accidentally skyfell an extra dark combo, which is what does the most damage, it still shouldn't wipe out the entire wave, so you have a little bit of leeway. Just avoid doing a mass attack with any of your main damage types. Alright, so Nephthys getting bound is actually very good for us here because it helps us snipe the one mythlet with a 3x damage from Isis. So we want to get down to having only 1 mythlet left and then just stall on him so that we don't get too many turns of bind against us. So I'll just make a couple combos. I didn't even get the 3x from Isis there. Alright, and now we're all set. We just need to stall until Lilith has 2 turns left on her bind. Until her active skill is up, I mean. So just match whatever. Don't kill it. Be aware that if your Nephthys is unbound, you'll be doing more damage, so try to only make 1 combo. Just heal here since I'm a little hurt. Okay, and Lilith is up in 1 turn, so we're ready to move on. We pop our Isis, and again, you don't need to have a max skilled Isis friend, but it does help so that if you're really bound a lot, you can clear more of the binds faster. And once you manage to get past the first floor, it should be a pretty easy clear. And really, it's only the first turn that you need to be careful of, that you don't wipe out all the enemies too quickly. Alright, so just match whatever here to trigger the poison. Pop our delay on Echidna and target one of the Mythlets. And just make a couple combos. Try to avoid doing mass attacks so that you don't do damage to the Tamadra. And we're not in any rush to kill the enemies on this floor, so you want to try and make it take close to the full 8 turns to kill the dub Mythlets, because we want to wait for Echidna to be back up again for the boss. And once you've pinged one dub Mythlet down a bit, switch to the other one so that once it dies, your monsters will automatically attack the other weaker one and will not start shooting the Tamadra before both of them are dead. Okay, so now that we have only the Tamadra left, we're just going to do a bit of manual change the world to set up the board here, and I'll probably fast forward through most of the next part and put it back to normal once I've got my board set up. Alright, and I want to make a couple more matches so that my Lilith and Echidna will be have their skills ready, so just make a couple simple matches that shouldn't skyfall into anything too big while I have a couple monsters bound. Alright, and this looks pretty good. Okay, now I have my board set up how I want it. I'm just going to wait until... actually, I can do it right now. So, yeah, Echidna will be ready in 1 turn. So I'm going to go ahead and use poison and not make a match because I want to keep my board set up how it is. Okay, then I'll clear the bind. And pop Grape Dragon and then Vampire. I should have explained. I want to set the board up so that I have all Dark Heart and Light Orbs, pretty much, and leave as close to 3 green, blue, and red orbs as I can on the board. And set it up so that you can make 3 combos with the green, blue, and red, and then 1 big combo with at least 1 full row of the dark. Because when you use your Nephthys Enhance, having the enhanced orbs all together in one combo gives you the most damage. Alright, so you target the devilit, and even though the angelit is going to die, the devilit will waste a turn using his angrylit ability if he survives, which would mean Echidna will be up. But since we got some skyfalls, we're able to clear it with no problem. If you don't get any skyfalls, the devilit should be under 1 million health, and you'll have 4 turns to kill it, which is very doable. But if you get any skyfalls, it's pretty much a one-hit clear. So I hope that helped anybody who has Nephthys who's trying to clear Friday Dungeon Mythical, and good luck.